Hello everyone, welcome to the channel of Trigonometry. Today is July 25th. So today S&P 500 just made another new all-time high. So what is going on in the market? Let's all break it down today. S&P today just made another all-time high at 637.3. This is a new all-time high. We've been making new all-time highs the whole past few weeks in a row. Um, this is quite amazing. From where we at April low, we hit 480 all the way to 636. This is amazing run. Unbelievable V-shaped rally. Most called it the most hated V-shaped rally. But as amazing as it is, stock do pull back. At some point, stock will pull back. When will it happen? Nobody knows. But there are a few things we do know that is going to happen next week. We have a lot of companies reporting earnings next week, and we have the non-farm payroll number coming out next Friday, and we have the final tariff deadline at August 1st, which is also next Friday. We have a lot of things happening next week, and S&P is at record high and barely having any pullback at all. This is very unusual, and this is not healthy. And we've been hitting unbelievable record numbers, and the RSI is at 75 on the daily, and you're seeing the MACD is slowly dying down, losing momentum. Every signal I look at is pointing to the very end of the rally, at least for a healthy pullback. Otherwise, this is not sustainable. And you can grind up every, 0.5% every day and just keep it moving like that. But when it crashes, it's gonna be like one red day, it's gonna erase the entire month of gain. I wanted to caution everybody what is happening right now in the market. And Trump has been making trade deals with Japan, and he said he's gonna be making a deal with European Union, Canada, and Mexico. And everybody assumed the deal is gonna get done. So it's the most famous taco trade. Trump always chickens out. Um, Now becomes like automatic dip buying trade for like every single dip in the market. I don't think this is sustainable at this level. A full 3 months run without any kind of significant pullback. We have maybe like a 3-day pullback right here in May, and then another 3-day pullback in June, and that was it. So the most pullback was 3 days. That was it. And it was like small red candle, very, very small red candle. So like you could even say there's virtually no pullback in the past 3 months, which is unheard of. This could be in the record book for many reasons, but there will be a pullback, and it's very likely happening in the next week, given the amount of event happening in the next week. If any one of them goes wrong, any one of the major earnings of the big tech goes wrong, or non-farm payroll, the employment goes wrong, or the trade deal goes wrong, any one of them, it could tank the market, in my opinion. So I would caution everybody to lock in your gain, at least trim some of your long positions at this level, or however you want to hedge, you want to sell covered calls, you want to buy some protective puts. Um, it's your call, but at this level, this is not sustainable. Um, we have been seeing a lot of selling from insiders, like not to mention Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. They've been selling their stocks hand over fist. So, um, and I sold my Tesla stock yesterday, which is a huge part of my portfolio. Now it's all gone. I'm holding a lot of cash basically, and it Tesla bounced uh up to 6% today, which is for Tesla that's nothing. But the reason I sold Tesla, I explained in yesterday's video. It's because that I don't see any potential in the next 12 months, 6 to 12 months. It could be range bound for the next 6 to 12 months. You can still trade it, but uh, the upside is very limited in my opinion. They can pump on any news. Like today, they pumped the news on San Francisco launching robotaxi potentially this weekend, but I wouldn't even call that a news. Like they knew, like people knew that's gonna happen like sometime either this weekend or next weekend or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Was it worth a 6% pump? Probably not. I almost shorted a Tesla today at above 320. It was really tempting, but uh, I didn't pull the trigger. But anyway, I'm holding a lot of cash right now, and I have some put options as well. Um, and I'm just watching this market. It's been unbelievable. Um, I think at some point we'll have a pullback. If not next week, then week after. Um, the probability that happens in the next few weeks is very, very high. That's the seasonal weakness we get in October and September. Um, if we get a larger pullback, at least 5% plus on SPY, then maybe that's a good dip buy opportunity. But until then, I'm holding my cash, not making any big bets. Um, and let's take a look at next week earning calendar. Um, we have SoFi, we have United Healthcare, PayPal, Boeing, UPS, Spotify, P&G, uh, Visa, Starbucks, and we have on Wednesday Meta, Microsoft, Robinhood, Carvana, Virtu Financial, Lam Research, Qualcomm, Humana, Etsy, Hershey, Ford, ARM, Thursday or Apple, Roblox, Amazon, Strategy, Norwegian Cruise Line, Coinbase, Reddit, Cigna, MasterCard, Cloudflare, Roku, uh, and we have ExxonMobil, we have T. Rowe Price, we have so many earnings. And then on top of that, we have on Friday, we have the non-farm payroll, which is going to be huge. And we have on the same day, the final deadline of the tariff. That's a lot happening next week. So that's all for today's video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you next time. Bye.